Hello and welcome to Langley. My name is Justin. I'm the owner of Team 53. I partner with Coach Dave Academy and Impel Motorsports to bring you this week's Learn to Drive video for the Tour Mods at Langley as part of iRacing's 2025 Season 1 Week 11 official series action. So we're coming almost to the end of the iRacing season, and it's a great time to start thinking about what you want to do for next season. As such, Team 53 is offering a short track setup bundle for next season. Basically, you join it, you get access to all my telemetry via Garage 61, private chats with all of us, things of that nature, as well as setups for all 5 of the short track cars. You can grab those right here at team53racing.com. Click on shop and then click on the short track racing subscription. It's a great way to get setups every week. We use these setups in all the videos. As such, too, you can head over to our fans only sponsorship program. $10 gets your name put on my car. If you want to do, my daughter's going to be racing a go-kart hopefully, so you can put money and just send me a DM and tell me that you want it to be for her and not for me, and that's fine. We'll put it towards her. But you can grab that there. Fans only sponsorship program. $10 gets your name on the car. There's some other bundles in here. If you do a little bit more, it gets you some merch credits, stuff like that, which is a pretty cool program. And then, too, if you are looking at some sim racing equipment, you can head over to impelmotorsports.com. Click on sim racing, scroll down to where all of the sim racing products are for Impel. They've got some great Moza as well as Sim Magic products in stock and ready for you to order. I myself use a Moza R9 steering wheel as well as Huizenfeld Sprint pedals. So got a great setup. You can get both of those at Impel. If you DM them and tell them I sent you, they'll give you a nice little gift. And then I've got this cool little, where is it? This cool little QR code here that I'm looking at. You can scan that with your phone. It's going to send you to all of the Team 53 links. You can join us on Facebook, subscribe to TikTok, or follow me on TikTok, as well as head over to Liquid IV and use code JL53. Help support us a little bit as well. So if we're going to head out on track here, you're going to tire heat in the Tour Mod. It's super, super important to get as much heat as you can in the car. And just get this car ready to roll. So we're going to take lap 2 as our fast lap. We're going to kind of fast forward here through lap 1, I believe. Yeah, lap 2 is definitely our fast lap. So you can see there we burned off a little bit there. We're drifting a little bit. Now we're coming to white flag, and we get a huge run of steam here. You're going to see us here go look inside the cockpit of the car. There's not a ton, like what we said in the SK modified video, to really be able to tell where you're at on track. It just doesn't have a lot of markers. So we'll spend a lot of time in far chase because we can see things with the pavement that when you go watch your replays, if you go in far chase, you can see as well. So we drive down here into turn 1. You can see we're pitched, and just before this pavement changes color here, that's where we're going to lift and brake going into the corner. You can see it here inside the car. The pavement changes color. We got this car pitched down towards the corner here, looking like it's going to be a really, really nice entry into the corner. So we bring it in, and kind of what I usually try and do is I'll get those left side tires right here on these white dashed lines. That's kind of my go-to for it. And you can tell too when you're sitting in this cockpit, that left side tire right on that white line, you can really see it there. And as we go into this corner, we're braking a little more. You'll see me kind of drive up over this yellow line here. It does have a little bit of a change in pitch for the car, so it'll do things to your car, and you've got to be ready for it. So it does take a little bit of practice. But once you get really good at it, you can use that to de-wedge the car and free it up, make that car go pretty much wherever you want. And you can see here we're in a little bit of yaw, but we're able just to drive this car fairly straight up off the corner with a ton of throttle in it. And you can see too, as I go down the backstretch, I never get to 100% throttle. So I'm backing back out as I'm approaching turn 3. I'm inhaling, getting ready to brake. And then we go into this corner. We're going to brake, and we bring it down, and we get that left front right down there on that yellow. This is right where we want to be. Left front's on the yellow. Right side tires are right in this little contact patch here throughout the corner. And that's what we want. So we get there, we're going to grab the far chase, and now we're just going to drive it up out of this corner, right? Doing the same thing that we did out of 1 and 2, just driving it as hard as we can, and we get a 579. Um, the race set, so when you're in race trim, this car is going to tighten up a little bit throughout the run, which it's going to balance out to be a really nice low five, mid six type deal if you're missing corners like I was trying to get a little bit more out of it. But race line is going to look very similar to what we saw there in qual, just kind of using that one and two there a little bit, just like you would in a super late model here, really. That's really the big thing there. But we'll grab those lines, we'll use them, we'll drive kind of around the corner here. You see me get very aggressive with the apron. I just really wanted to try it out, and it gave me a little bit of room. I'm going to gain a little bit of speed, but then I've got to figure out then how to rework turn three because we're carrying so much more speed in. So just kind of keep that in mind that if you get a really good run off two, you got to back up your entry to three and really be ready to pitch it in there. In terms of passing in the tour mod, like I said, you're going to see guys go all the way down to the grass in one and two to pass it. You'll see guys kind of take that wide arc, try and drive underneath you, hope to push you up the track, hope they can get you to overdrive entry to three. You miss bottom, they can fill. There's just a lot of ways that you can push someone into a mistake with the tour mod that you cannot do with an SK modified. So in my opinion, it makes it a little bit better car to drive just because you can do those things. You can, you know, force someone into overdriving a corner just by staying on their bumper. You don't even have to hit them. You just stay right on their bumper and they'll overdrive a corner for you. So that's really kind of the big thing there. So definitely want to watch for all of that this week. It's going to be a fun week, I think, in the tour mods here. 85 lap race, so there's a ton of time. You guys can make a lot of a lot of time up with cautions and all that jazz. And then two, like I said, as we head towards the end of the season, head over to the Team 53 page, grab your subscription for us this week. Head over to the Discord, Facebook page. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, and let us know if there's anything we can help you with. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.